Hi guys, and welcome to GISTUBE TV, where we thrill you with amazing video all day long. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell after you subscribe to this channel.
So you don't like pudding? Okay.
Don't push it. Don't push it.
Why she? She's trying to kiss me.
Good night, Micheal.
Last night was very hot and steamy in Biggie's house. You know what happened? Jackie B had to actually turn down Micheal on the bed. You know, when I say turn down, you know what I mean, right? Okay, first off, welcome again to this channel. If this is your first time, you are in the right place. Please consider subscribing to this channel, and I promise you that the ride is a very smooth and enjoyable one. Honestly, turn the notification bell so that you even enjoy this ride better and you would not miss updates from this end. Now let's get right into the video of the day. Last night, see, you know how Jackie B and Micheal, it seems like there may be something going on there between them. Well, Jackie B has shown us now last night that nothing can come out of that place. Probably a sheep, but not within the house, and no touchy feeling, no steamy actions will be happening. Because remember that since the new housemates got into the house, Micheal and Jackie B have been sharing a bed. So last night, Micheal thought, let's take it a little bit, further and try to do some kissing, some touching of Jackie B. And you could literally hear Jackie B say, no kissing, no touching. And then Micheal was trying to be a little bit persistent, and she was like, don't push it in, no pushing, stop pushing it, and whatever. It was very obvious that she was uncomfortable though and wanted him to stop touching her. But from the video, you can't really see Micheal's fingers doing nothing, but from Jackie B's words and reaction, you can definitely tell that Micheal was trying to be a little bit too comfortable around Jackie B. I really will not. No, I'm going to blame him for wanting to touch a woman inappropriately, regardless of whatever the situation might be. Because from the very first night, it was very obvious that Jackie B just saw Micheal. I was like, this is all I've been waiting for. But maybe what has been holding Jackie B down is the fact that, remember, she has a child outside of the house, and she feels her child will be seeing the show going on and watching, and she definitely does not want to create a bad impression of herself for her child, which is why she's very trying to be careful to not do anything scandalous in the house. Maybe that is why she didn't let Micheal do any touching, because obviously she's really into him. Or maybe Micheal took the wrong impression of her. Maybe she just likes him, and because she's been very quiet in the house. She's only gelled with Boma, and Boma has been trying to take things really slow with her, saying he's trying to preserve her for the outside world. Wait, preserve her for the outside world? What is even wrong with Boma herself? That is trying to preserve her for the outside world, and he does not want to do anything with her in the house. And Jackie B is saying, I really don't want to do anything in the house myself. But then immediately Micheal came, it just seems like, wow, she wants to let loose, let go, be friends. And maybe she was just wanted somebody she could be free with, somebody she could gist with, because she already brought the pictures of her child, family pictures. She showed them to Micheal. She was trying to really get to know Micheal. So maybe that is what Micheal misinterpreted and thought to mean that Jackie B wanted more. But Micheal safe, it's just how many days? You've not slept for 4 nights in Biggie's house. You want to be touchy-feely with somebody's mother. Are you normal, sir? And she's even older than, well, maybe age is just a number. And I hope that Jackie B has been told by the housemates that 28-year-old Micheal says he wants to start producing children at 40. And once he starts, he does not intend to stop. He's going to be a polygamous man, because every woman that gives birth to a child for him becomes his wife. And of course, not one woman is going to give 20 according to him. So he wants at least 20 children for as long as he's alive and is able to reproduce. Once he's 40, he's going to keep bearing children. I don't know if Jackie B will be down for that. Maybe Jackie B just wanted one cruise from Micheal. But that is it. If Boma should hear this, Boma is going to definitely nominate Micheal every chance he gets. Like, get you behind the girl I am preserving, Micheal. And notice that Boma and Jackie B have not really been talking since the new housemates came into the house. And that is also because Boma somehow seems like he has his eyes on Queen, because Emmanuel is really into Queen now. I wonder what is happening to Licorice and Emmanuel. But Emmanuel is into Queen. Boma is also into Queen. They have become close friends, talking, gisting, and Jackie B has attached herself to Micheal. And it seemed like, okay, maybe the Boma and Jackie B think that we are open and nursing and nurturing until the end of the show. Maybe until both of them leave the show, is going to sink before even starting. But then maybe if Boma should realize that Micheal has been eating on Jackie B, he might want to try harder, right, and trying to win Jackie. That is if he's really into her, because I don't even know who Boma is. What is Boma's spec? Did he ever mention who his spec is in the house? The kind of person he might want to get in with or get on with in the house, except for Jackie B though. And maybe he has a thing for peace, maybe just attracted to peace. I really don't know that angle. But then, since this happened last night, the old Micheal trying to touch Jackie B, it happened last night. Jackie B has not really been talking to Micheal. She's been with the girls, trying to talk with the girls, trying to, especially with the Sammy and Angel thing that happened. She's been talking to the girls. I mean, she's kind of distanced herself from Micheal, because if you see the clip further, you would realize that the next time we were shown Micheal, Jackie B already left him on the bed. I am assuming because he pestered her so much, she was like, guy, I'm just going to stand up for you. I mean, what exactly is it? I already said, don't stop. Oh, I mean, she already said, don't. Then stop. You get what I'm saying? Not don't stop together, but don't. And then she's already said, stop. And you're still trying to make her uncomfortable just because she wants to share your bed. I mean, I'd rather go sleep on my own bed. Or maybe even if you're on my bed, I'd rather go sleep on someone else's bed if you're going to make me uncomfortable through the night. And if I'm sleeping, my subconscious will be telling me, somebody's trying to touch you, even if you no longer try to touch, because she'll be very uncomfortable and she will be, on high alert saying, what if this guy tries to be inappropriate or forceful with me? And so she took a pillow and she left Micheal, and it was only Micheal that woke up, on his bed by himself this morning. Jackie B ran away from him, assuming also that I believe that is because Micheal was pestering her too much. She could not hold it. But I would love to see what will happen, the dynamic and the change that might happen in the course of the day. Will Micheal talk about it? What do you think? Do you think Micheal should talk about it and tell Jackie, okay, sorry for trying to push her to do what she does not want to do, or for being an inconsiderate, inappropriate man to her? Do you think Micheal should have that conversation, or should Jackie B just overlook it and be like, it's actually not it shouldn't be happening? When in my opinion, it shouldn't be happening. You shouldn't get to the point where the lady would have to leave for you because you are so much disturbing her. Maybe Micheal, I don't want Jackie B to actually revert back into her shell, because seeing lively Jackie B, seeing the Jackie B that talks, Jackie B that plays, I like to see it. I love to see it more on my screen. So hopefully these incidents and the hot blowing off of Micheal by Jackie B is not going to make Jackie B go back into her shell and not talk to people, be the quiet, glasses wearing mother of one, just talking about her child and how she's trying to be serious for the sake of her child. But also, why did she not send to her child from seeing this show? Because this is a show that is rated 18. The child is 10 years old. And why is he watching the show? Because it reminds me of Bisola. When Bisola was in the house, several seasons ago, she ensured that her daughter did not see that show. She put instructions down. Layla must not see me on screen, so I can actually be Bisola, not Bisola, the mother. And she did give us a good show. So maybe Jackie B should have actually put that into perspective also by saying, this son, you don't get to see my show. I love you, you love me. I'm going on the show, but you're not going to be seeing me. Maybe after I am home, then you can see whatever works for them. That might happen, and that might help her actually release herself. And maybe she will go back to being Boma's friend, maybe closer friend. Not just friend, because all of them are obviously friends in the house. Maybe they'll become closer and they start to talk more, and the Micheal dynamics would not happen because she's really attached herself to Michael's apes. Maybe that would give her some space. Give herself some space from Micheal, and also not go back into being the quiet person that she does not even get screen time because there's nothing interesting happening with her. But now that Micheal is in the house, she's been getting screen time and whatnot. Maybe that's what is going to continue happening with Jackie B. I hope so, that is what is going to happen. And maybe, do you see her getting closer to any guy or girl? She doesn't have a close girlfriend though. She's yet to have a very close girlfriend, so maybe she's going to have that in the house. Anyways, guys, that's it. Then for me to round up now, Jackie B blew off Micheal in the bed because he wanted to get all touchy-feely. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care.